just mixing all the supplements in with our morning feeding. Today we were lucky enough to work with Cheetah Land, and we were hoping to do training with the cheetah. However, it's quite windy today in South Africa, so we shall see what the afternoon holds. So hopefully it dies down and we can do some behind the scenes training. What is that?
This is beef.
Okay.
So most of the big cats are fussy eaters. But for now, only the 2 adults.
Calcium. What is this again?
Calcium. It's for the blood, so it's a calcium supplement. However, once they are around 2 years of age, they won't be getting it in.
And
This
cabbage.
This is for the porcupine.
Yes. And then cocoa, we have some green pepper. They love the sweet corn. And then we have a pellet, a rodent cube pellet. It looks like this, the pellets. And then they have butternut, sweet potato, and beetroot.
Okay, so do you know where the nipples for a porcupine, mama porcupine, is? I did not know this, and I have an African porcupine at my facility. You want to tell us where they're at?
So, porcupines can't really lie on their sides or on their backs. So what they do is they have their nipples behind their shoulder blades, so like the armpit areas, so therefore they just lie down normally, and the babies will just lie on the sides and suckle, and it's away from all the sharp claws, and it's a softer part of the skin. So interesting fact, you learn something new every day.
So we are doing the porcupine's PM feeding. We have some red bell peppers, papaya, beetroot, corn, lettuce, and cabbage, and then their little rodent pellet here. And we're just gonna toss it in. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Animals to enjoy. So I did some research and I found a way that we can make snuffle mats for our animals without having to worry if they eat any of the materials that it's going to be harmful for them. So that's why I use cardboard and newspaper. So these ones are going to be for the meerkats specifically, but we've actually designed some that we can use for the big cats as well, for the squirrel monkeys, kinkadoos, lemurs as well. So they can actually be used for a lot of animals, from canines, felines, monkeys, anything like that. So starting off small, and then we have bigger ones that we eventually going to finish making that we can use for the big cats. Gives them like a longer period of time to interact, dig with their nails, scratch, a lot of mental stimulation as well.
So this is different fruits.
Mix them around a bit.
But it's spread everywhere. Enrichment for the meerkat. They're ready. Hello, Keith. You excited?
We have the scratch pad for our little three-legged meerkat Loki and Sky. So there's insects and there's some fruit. That's for our other meerkats, we have pine cones where we're going to stick fruit in and some insects as well and larvae, so that when we put it in, then they can also scratch. So it's a different form of scratch patch, if you want to call it that for the animals. Helps nice solid as well for with their nails as well when they scratch. Helps find it down in a natural way as well. And it's also a lot more fun. It's different all sizes, different ways for them to try and get it out. Just drop it. Okay.
Good girl. So cute. That's fun. You can let it go.
Yeah. It's more that you guys know snakes, and you know that you have an experience with this one. It's basically that.
Cool. I'm excited.
What kind of snake?
It's a what kind of hognose is it?
Hognose. Malagasy.
Malagasy hognose. Yeah.
And where are they native to?
Madagascar.
Ooh,
That's cool.
That's cool.
So yes, he's underneath the height. So we also use the time, you know, to inspect them, you know, making sure that there's nothing unusual. Then we will, you know, pick him up slowly. So he's basically smearing the air.
Is this really venomous?
Mildly venomous, yeah.
Hannah, how do you feel right now? So this is a mildly venomous snake. What is the name of it again?
Malagasy hognose.
Yeah.
And they're native to Madagascar.
Yeah.
Hi there, my name is Carmen. I work here at the Kangaroo Wildlife Ranch. I am the Assistant Director of the NPO division, the Cheetah Preservation Foundation. I've been here nearly 13 years now. And what we do in this division of the ranch is mainly fundraising. We don't get any government funding, so we have to do everything by ourselves. It's a family that owns the business. And yes, that's just how we generate funds for any projects to feed our animals. We have an adoption program where you sponsor the animal, they remain in our care, but that once-off fee annually helps us to take care of that animal, and we have all the categories from our mammals to our tortoises to our endangered species. And that's just a way to get the public involved, and they also get to visit us and they get encounters. That's all part of this program. We are about to start with the project, and in Amazonia we will have our sun conures, our sloth, and we will have our monkeys, and we will also incorporate it with other animals in this exhibit, but it's not just to add a new exhibit. These animals needed rescuing just before COVID hit. They were stuck in a facility that couldn't really take care of them, and we could give them a house. And then also with our boss traveling the world to get ideas and to learn about, you know, all the issues that we face, like deforestation and the can hunting. He's always bringing ideas home on what we can do to speak up about that, because we're not just here for tourists, we're here for conservation and to teach people about how to make a difference and what's going on in the world. So Amazonia is here, it's the biggest forest in the world, and what's happening there is actually impacting on global warming. So it does actually affect all of us, and we need people to know about that.
Hello!
Hello.
All right, so we are done with day 9,000-ish.
I don't know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is, but
Tuesday.
It's-
Second week we've been here.
today we start off in the morning. We were in cheetah land.
Yeah, that was really
So we got to see them weigh out the food, cut up some of the encounter food when they give the different encounters, like the leopard and
The
the lion. So we got to weigh that, and everything's like very precise weighing. And every single cheetah has like a different weight that they feed them, and they do fast. The older cats, if they're over 2 years old, they fast them 2 days a week. If they're under, they fast them 1 day a week. So we did learn that. The meat primarily that they give to the animals here is donkey and horse. So the local farmers, whenever they have an animal that passes away from a natural death, then they'll donate that meat here. So it's really good because then the animals get to eat. And any, like when you're cutting the pieces, anything left over then goes to the vultures. So they like
They use
everything. It was really windy, so they didn't do any training today. So when it's really windy, they generally do not train with the cheetah just because it distracts them too much. And then after that, we came back, we did a little bit of paper mache, and then we had lunch. And then after lunch, we did enrichment again for the meerkats, but it was different enrichment. So again, these were like different types of enrichment that they used. Some were handmade. So they were a handmade scratch pad.
Yeah.
And Hannah got to get the bugs, the beetles, or
The roaches.
the roaches.
Don't
The
sugarcoat
roaches.
it, the
yeah,
roaches.
yeah.
That was
And then
super.
what did you gonna do after we fed the otter her dinner?
Oh, we went and saw the Malagasy Hognose, which I was really excited about. We were with the reptile guy last week, but he promised me that at some point in time I would get to see the Hognose. She was just in shed at the time. So we got to actually hold her. She's a mildly venomous snake, and she's native to Madagascar.
Yeah,
So it was
so
really cool.
It was cool to watch her. I'm gonna post some videos of her like movement, and it was a really cool experience. So we got to do that,
And hopefully
then,
tomorrow we'll get to see the feeding of the big rock python.
Yes.
Which will be interesting.
Yeah, it's a big
to see.
feeding.
It's the biggest snake they have.
Yes, yeah. So we're hoping
Heaviest,
for
I
that.
should say heaviest snake they have.
And then after that, we interviewed Carmen, who is a part of the upper management team here, and what their goals are, what their mission are, and and some projects they're currently working on to open here at this ranch. So that was really cool. And just to recap, this ranch has been operating over 30 years. It was started by a family, parents and their children now operate it. And one of the owners, he did pass away a couple years ago, unfortunately, but they're keeping his legacy alive. So it's really incredible. So we had a good day. And then we went to the grocery store again.
Yep.
And we got another luggage because we were taking more stuff home. So yeah, so it was a good day. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Bye.